Hello everyone. So as you know, a new era comes into War Thunder. Now, if you didn't see the T-64A review, go and see that. Now let's talk about which other tanks will come into War Thunder with this great upgrade. So let's take a look at a couple of options. The Challenger 1, in service from 1983, might be a very good option for the Brits, unless they will actually add the MBT 80, which was problematic as the design started only in 1979, while the Challenger already got in service 4 years later. The MBT didn't really go into very big development. It stopped quite early, as as the as it had very big difficulties. I just say that. Now, the M1 Abram, also a tank that might show up, as the design started in 72 and ended in 79, and started manufactured since 1980, while the T-64A is actually somewhere around that time of creation. If I'm not mistaken, the 64A here 64 started in 77. Oh no, sorry, it brought to standard of R in 77. The A 72. AK stopped at 85, but that's already way after. Another tank that might show up is the T-64 BV, and the T-64 BV is from fucking 1985. And what's the BV thing? The BV thing has Contact 1, reactive armor, plus a new smoke grenade launcher, blah blah blah. But this indication of the BV, and if anybody here played the 1st of May, helicopters kind of thing, that maybe helicopters are coming into War Thunder. I really think they do, but let's not talk about that currently. So the M1 is a very big possibility, while the M1, from my knowledge, has also almost the same armor as the T-64, with about 400 to 600 armor on the turret, and same goes to the armor on the hull. If I'm not mistaken, the lower plate of the Abram has up to 400 millimeter here, and then on top it's very small armor, but it's angled very goodly. So basically the tank made to confront his enemies in different ways. And we're not gonna talk about the armor yet. It's a new type of armor. Really, if you want to hear about composite armor, I can talk years and years about that, so don't ask me now. Well, ask me in the comments if you want. The Leopards. Now, we have already Leopard A1. The next real Leopard upgrade is the Leopard 1A3 and the A2. The A2 came out in 72. The A3, if I'm not mistaken, came out at the same. That was the same batch, if I'm not mistaken. Now the Leopard 1A5, it's already cutting it close to the Leopard 2, as the design started in the 70s and production started at 79, while the Leopard A1A5 was in 1980, basically taking the old Leopards that Germany had and just upgrading, modernizing them. Now, other things can come in is M46, M60 modernizations, like the Magach, not mistaken. Israeli M60. Call it. So basically, Israel used the M60, M46, and a couple of other the chieftains, and they created their own tank from that. Actually, Turkey bought, I think it's called Saber. Taken. The Israeli their first tank is not the Merkava, as everybody knows from the 78. It's actually a Saber. It's a tank that been created from the M60, M48 on the same technologies, just with very very upgraded Israeli tech, as Israel fought in a lot of wars and against bigger armies and still won. It got a lot of knowledge, and they managed to produce a lot of amazing technology from that. So my money is on the Challenger 1, really, to come up to, as the British. The Americans, it's either upgraded M40s as the Magach, modernized with Era armor, because that's really what you will be able to challenge the T64 with, because the T64 will be very amazing in comparison to any other tank currently in the field of Germans, Americans. So M1 Abram is an option, Leopard A1, A3, and Leopard 2. Now, I don't think we will see a Merkavais. We don't have Israeli tech, but we might have it as later on, a lot later on, as a special add-on to the USA tech, if it might be. Yes, very maybe, big maybe. We're not talking about the Merkava and what it gave to the tank tech and its very unique features. Who doesn't know, the Merkava is the first tank that was made for close quarter combat in cities. No? Now, let's talk about helicopters. Yes, I think the Bell helicopter will be our probably first helicopter. And on the Russian side, it will be the, I think it's called M18. No, I don't remember. Here. The Mil M8. Wait, no. It's, I don't remember all the Russian helicopters, unfortunately. But yeah, I think the Cobra will be one of our first helicopters in the game. And we will probably see very soon, as I said, the T64BV with the Era armor, the M1 Abram with the Era armor, and of course, I really think the helicopters will come in very soon. That's what I predict. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you like the video, you know what to do. And see you next video. Sayonara! And guys, if you want me to do like videos that kind of pro tips, leave a comment. Thank you very much and have a nice day again.